Okay.
Hi Alexis, hi Jason. I'm going to be doing a couple of short videos, each of them about 2.5, 3 minutes long. It basically shows you the various things you need to know to keep the pool going. So no matter what people will tell you, this isn't something you have to hire out, to have someone done. You can do this, but you have to be trained. Now when I bought the property almost a quarter century ago, I got zero training and I had to basically teach myself. And I did that through YouTube videos. Now you can find a lot of very excellent material on YouTube, and I encourage you to go in there and learn as much as you can. But it's really not that tough. Today's video is just a short overview of the major components and how the pool works. Okay, so we have an in-ground pool. It's gunite, which is a specialized form of concrete that is blown in along the sides and the floor. Most in-ground pools with liners do not have a gunite base. They have a sand bottom, which is not as good as gunite. So over the gunite you have a vinyl liner. Okay, so the pool holds roughly 27,000 gallons of water. Now that's important. When you get your water tested, they're going to ask you that, and that's how they calculate what chemicals and in what dosages to add. But one little important thing I want to mention about going to pool stores and having your water tested. When you go in there to have your water tested, they're going to run it through their chemical analyzer, and it's going to come out with a report testing a whole myriad of different chemicals in the pool. And of course, pool stores love to sell chemicals. So they're going to say, oh, you need 30 pounds of this and 25 pounds of that, and you need this and that. Stop. I'm going to do a whole nother video on chemicals, but in general, no matter what's being recommended, never ever add the full amount that they're calling for on one of those output sheets. I always start with a third, and then a day later I take a reading to see where I'm at. Because if you dump it in all at once, you're probably going to overdo it, and then you're going to be chasing the numbers all summer long. So I'll do a separate video on that. So basic operation of the pool. The pool is filtered. It has to be filtered, otherwise it's not going to be sparkling clean like you see it today. So all the water in the pool, all 27,000 gallons of it, gets run through a filter, and that filter is located over there. Suzanne's going to zoom in on that filter. That filter, by the way, is brand new. Just replaced it last season. That's where all the water is filtering through. So there are two places where water is drawn into the filter. One is right here. It's called a skimmer port. Skimmer port. Suzanne, if you could go around the other side and just show them where the intake is. The second place water is drawn into the pool is at the bottom of the pool. At the bottom of the pool there are two, and once it runs through the filter, obviously the water has to then, the clean water, the filtered water, then has to return back to the pool, and it does that at two locations. It does so at this location here. This is one. If you put your hand over there, you'll feel aggressive water flow of the return clean water. And the second location is at the opposite end of the pool. And it's that location right there. So in a nutshell, water is drawn in from the skimmer or from the bottom or a combination of both, runs through the filter,